Hello and welcome back. It is time for more Dread Delusion, and possibly the last of Dread Delusion. Seem to be getting close to the end here. Though we will find out just how close. Last time we finished up the Clockwork Kingdom. We did a bunch of stuff over there, including knocking over the first domino in a series that will kill the Clockwork King, who's really just a giant computer running on magic coding. But I mean, Clockwork King was kind of doing some wild stuff, including straight up erasing people from existence. So, you know, we did a good thing, I would say. And now, we've got the whole crew gathered up, so we need to start the hunt for Vela Callose. And I've realized that I'm in the Clockwork Kingdom right now. We left off at our group's base, but I didn't touch the crystal over there, so yeah, we're gonna have to hop into a teleporter, get ourselves at least a bit closer. Luckily there's a teleporter right here. We want to go to Vela's gunship, yeah. Yeah, right here. Zoop. I can't smash those yet. What's up, buddy? Boop. They don't know how to open doors. Oh wait, he does! Never mind. I don't think they used to know how to open doors, but they also, you know, he just wasn't fast enough to get to the elevator. There's one of our buddies from the Endless Realm, I believe, and there's the guy from the Clockwork Kingdom, and there's the Emberian, and then where is that last guy? Whatever. Should probably talk to this person.
My, haven't you been busy?
Actually, that's a bit too... You know what, that's a bit too echoey. Ew.
My, haven't you been busy? All of the former Dark Stars have returned. Just like old times.
We also found out last time that that ghost friend that we've been chatting with here and there, that's them. That's them. Yeah, because in this world, you can become a ghost before you die. And by become a ghost, I mean a ghost version of you can come into being before you've actually died. Usually, due to some kind of really traumatic event, often near death, So, yeah. In fact, the Endless Queen had that happen. She's still living, I guess, or unliving, or whatever, but she's got a ghost who is hanging out underneath the castle, causing problems. So yeah.
Together we've conceived a plan. According to Orlaith, Vela has fled to the Underlands, and what's more, she knows where. You will take these Darkstar criminals as your companions. You will pursue Vela. You will not fail.
I will not. There's a death. What's down there exactly?
Centuries ago, the Empyreans built an empire of metal and magic in defiance of the gods. It stretched across the world's surface, and humanity prospered. But 400 years ago, the Whirlwind blasted that empire to dust. Only the Sky Realms survived. All that's left down there are cursed ruins, haunted by ghosts, and patrolled by mechanical horrors. The very air is poisoned with a thick miasma. Traversing that place will be difficult, but I have the utmost faith that you will die nobly for our cause. You may even succeed.
Alright, so how will we do it?
Caxton Frost has finished repairing the blinding light. We can launch a small cutter airship on an expedition to the Underlands. But first, I will let you do the honors of activating the blinding light. Go to the main control panel and set the alert for battle stations.
Main control panel. Is that... Oh. Main control panel. Is that this? Oh yeah, there's the fourth guy. Oh. Oh. Yo. This whole thing is an airship. I'm sorry, what? The whole thing. Oh my goodness. We got an airship inside of an airship then. Because we got that airship inside of this airship that was nestled in the fortress. Wild, dude. Wild. Wait a minute. How does that work? Unless that folded out, like, there was stuff here. And we went straight up. How does that work?
Ah, do you feel that? The blinding light takes to the skies once again.
Can't we just fly this whole ship after Vela?
This flying fortress is too large to make the descent. The storms that permanently rage above the Underlands would tear it to shreds. But we can launch a small cutter vessel with a reinforced hull. That may survive the journey. The tribunal can monitor your progress from the safety of the skies.
So what next?
You and the former Dark Stars will assemble into a counter-worship strike force and pursue Vela. Your mission is as follows. You will make your way to the hangar of the Blinding Light, where there is a small cutter airship ready to descend to the Underlands. Jack Basalt will pilot the craft, while the Duchess's magic will shield it from the unrelenting chaos of the Understorms. Caxton Frost will disarm whatever ancient security systems you find on the surface. Once you land, Olathe will guide the way to the cradle. Exactly what the cradle is, we don't know, but Vela thinks it can rewrite the very fabric of reality. Needless to say, she must be stopped.
She pauses. A ghastly rattle issues from within her workings. Is it a sigh? She sounds almost moved.
Listen, Confessor. If it were up to me, we'd have a whole naval fleet hurtling down there. But the Union Navy doesn't want to hear it. They think that this coffin they stuffed me in has clouded my reason. I have the authority to send only the most expendable of my tribunal.
She points at a mechanical limb in your direction.
But, loath as I am to admit it, you've proven yourself just as capable as any operative under my command. So it falls solely on your team to stop Vela at any cost. Remember that she meddles with forces beyond our comprehension and threatens the stability of not just the Apostatic Union, but the whole of the Sky Realms.
So what, you saying we're some kind of suicide squad?
Is your mission clear, Confessor 17?
All clear. I'm ready.
Good. Make your way to the hangar to depart.
Yeah, all clear. Now, could I just, handle a couple of errands real quick? Now that I've got an airship, I just figure, maybe I should take care of a couple of things first. You know how it is. Got stuff I want to do. Woo! We are bolting out of there. And off we go. Okay, but could I maybe take a detour? Aw, you gotta be kidding me. I just got that ship. Frost is peering through a spyglass at the edifice of metal and shattered glass upon the nearby cliff top. Magnificent. The structure is very nearly intact. Imagine what it was like in its prime. He lowers the spyglass and examines you, looking remarkably unruffled by the crash. You survived, then? Well done. Knew you had it in you. By all objective yardsticks, our situation is dire, and yet I can't help but feel a sense of anticipation. Uncovering the secrets of this place has been my life's work, and now we are pursuing the greatest secret of all. How ironic that it should be due to my own mistakes, rather than those of some comfortably long-dead civilization. He mutters to himself. Keep your head in the game, Horace. Or Caxton. Whatever. I'm cursed. Can you rig up some kind of protective device? Alas, our bumpy landing has left me without the requisite material. material to improvise a new filtration mask. But we're not far from where the Munro expedition went down back in 35. Some of their equipment might still be intact. Your sole chance of survival is to limit your exposure. Every minute, every heartbeat that you spend here without a mask will bring you closer to a fate worse than death. Should you fail, I can at least offer you the same remedy I gave my old colleague Magda. He digs in a pocket and opens his palm to reveal a little ball of some waxy substance. Venom of the purple-spotted typhus. Extremely deadly and quite painless. She made me promise, you see. I'll pass for now, thanks. Then you'd better hurry. Tick-tock, my dear, tick-tock. Salt said you had some plan to get out of here? Correct. In ancient days, this entire continent was crisscrossed by an advanced transportation network, allowing the Empyreans to travel hundreds of leagues per day in perfect comfort. These autocaches, as contemporary scholars have dubbed them, were propelled at high velocity along special courses by some unknown means. If you've ever been inside a modern-day mining operation, you may have seen wagon tracks inspired by their example. Hence, our first priority must be to get... He points up at the cliff top. There. If any such convenience remains operable, I believe I can commandeer it. Suppose I'll get going. So we're actually here. The ominous underlands below the clouds. Even 4 centuries ago, back when I could breathe fresh air, this place had a mystical quality. From Verdant, we could see the twinkling lights of Emberian cities, distant and beautiful, far below us. Once I even met one. An Emberian delegate was sent to meet with my father. They arrived in a craft of pure metal. I had never seen anything like it. But I must admit, to be here after all these years feels underwhelming. I had thought that even in death their cities would hold a certain majesty, just as my own home still does. But this is a dreary, ugly place, strewn with rust and bone. Let us not linger more than we need to. Can you help with curses? She waves a hand dismissively. Oh, I've already done all I can. While you were unconscious, I sealed your organs with cipher. That should buy you some time. After a moment of silence, she sighs. Look, Confessor, I apologize if I seem flippant. It's just, to us endless, the plight of mortals can seem quaint. Sure enough, you will experience agonizing pain as the miasma takes hold. Your body will atrophy as it is consumed by fungi, gradually stiffening until you are rooted in place. There you will stay for centuries or more, dimly conscious of your torment. I know to you it probably seems like a tiresome ordeal, but to someone like myself, who has already experienced a half-millennia of anguish, well, it actually sounds rather interesting. Variety's the spice of unlife, no? Nonetheless, I do not wish this fate upon you. We should make haste. What's with the tent? Ah, that's my transportational supply tent. It's woven with an intricate cipher spell that distorts time and space, so it's far bigger on the inside than it appears. Feel free to use it to craft or stock up on supplies. There's also a portal that leads back to my dwelling in the Endless Realm, though at this stage I think it would be unwise to retreat. We should press on. Yeah. Oh, I see you've got a mask. You wake with a pounding head, you gasp for breath, your lungs fill with acrid air, everything hurts. Why didn't this just happen automatically when we landed? Basalt eyes you without sympathy.
You look like squid, Confessor. You must feel like you've been chewed up by a typhus. Let me fill you in.
He gestures around you.
The cutter crashed.
No.
Well, thought I'd spell it out for you. The curse rots one's mind, after all. You see, we'd stashed a bunch of protective suits in the cutter. thick leather garments sealed with stitches and cipher to ward off the miasma that clings to the air down here. But they all got burned up in the crash. The only thing we could save was this one. So that dizziness, the head pain, the stinging in your lungs, I'm afraid that's the miasma, the curse. I'm sorry.
Give me your mask now. So I'm gonna die?
Depends on the exposure time. If we get this done quick, you might have a chance. Anyway, you might be able to salvage some sort of protection down here. If you're lucky, there's been plenty of foolhardy expeditions to the Underlands, and the archaeologists, well, let's just say they don't often come back. The others will be fine. Frost and the Emberian have respirators built into their suits, and the Duchess, well, she's not been breathing for centuries, anyway.
Welcome to the Underlands. So this little tent here. Haha. So we can get back to the fortress. Hang on! Excuse me! Excuse me? What's going on here? That's a revive point if we die. Gotta find some protection. What's up? You know, hang on. Why does this always happen? Get out. Begone, bot. All my life I've had these recurring dreams. A metropolis of light, towers of shimmering steel and cipher, vast ships sliding through the air like they weigh nothing at all. I think part of me has always been searching for this place, just to see it with my own eyes. And now I'm finally here. Is this wasteland really all that's left? I thought the Emberians, for all their hubris and arrogance, had built something that would endure. But maybe their achievement was just a dream after all. Nothing but fabric draped over a weak scaffold. I've been cursed by the miasma. I'm sorry about that, Confessor. I've seen people come back from expeditions, even just from low-lying the islands, afflicted with the curse. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how bad it can be, but the Duchess has already worked her magic on you, and if we get this over with quickly, you should recover. You know where Vela is? Far in the distance, past the fog and lightning, there's a giant metal orb. That's the cradle. The most advanced piece of tech or magic, or both, to have existed. That's where Vela is, no doubt about it. She's been planning this for years, and if we're going to stop her from activating it, we'd better move fast. Vela is well ahead of us already. Let's join arms and fight together. Alright, lead the way. She's actually following me. Yo. Barred? What do you mean barred from the other side? It's barred from this side. Whatever. Wrong button. Hey. Back off. Is that a gun? Alright. Woo! Dead. Ow! Ow! They are fast. Take those. Sorry. Joe, he dropped an iron ore! Mike! Yoink. Nice. Like that. Hopefully we can find a respirator or the remains of one. What the what? I just walked right through it. And he's down. Thank you very much, my friend. Stamina potion. What is this? Critical spell cast. Ow! Rude. Okay, alright. What was this one? Stamina threshold. And then that one's just hiding. Stealth and the like. Bro. Oh my goodness. Come on! Just could not roll above a 3 for some reason. Tatty attire. Poor. 0 armor. Clothes make the man, and these, manufactured long ago in Emberia, make the man resplendent, enabling the wearer to entice more powerful foes. Faded and tattered though they are, the threads of cipher running through these ornate robes retain their power to mesmerize. So that will draw foes' ire to me. And away from my friend. Interesting. What? Quest updated, Underland. Wait. Clearly this is the way we're supposed to go. Which means this is not the way that I want to go right now. Ah, the Emberian is no longer journeying with me. At this point in time. Just make sure. first off. I'm sorry, was that just... That's just a way to get around behind these enemies. Okay. That door's locked up, so yeah, I guess that's the only way we can go, is the way to go. But first, there's some money. Not sure what use we'll have for money pretty soon, but who knows? Maybe chasing Vela Callose down here is not the end. What? I cannot upgrade the tatty attire, I guess. I really thought that I would be able to. Hold on. I did get a piece of iron. Not enough for the outlaw armor yet. Just make sure that I am super charming, just in case. Frost is fiddling with a handheld device that resembles the offspring of a dulcimer and a carriage clock.
Silence, if you please. This procedure requires concentration.
A deep, mechanical boom sounds from within the wall as the door begins to grind open.
Aha! Evidently, the Empyreans haven't revised their sealing spells since my last visit. Rather careless of them, hmm? Incidentally, I believe we are close to that crash site I mentioned. If you wish to survive this little jaunt, I suggest you search the area for a filtration mask.
What happened to your last expedition, anyway?
First, our vessel's buoyancy engine broke down upon arrival. Then our signal flares proved to be duds, so we missed our rescue rendezvous. Our thermometer fritzed out, and anything above 7.3 millihex, and our faulty breathing casks became over-pressurized, causing us to hallucinate. It was my first inkling that the Clockwork Kingdom's vaunted manufacturing prowess might be in decline. Frankly, without my late colleague Magda, I wouldn't be standing here today. In the end, everyone got medals, living and dead. And the king no doubt thought our discoveries many times more valuable than what we had paid for them.
Let's get moving.
By all means, I'll remain here for a few ticks to ensure no one is left behind.
So I assume the crash site is not through that cave. And thus we should probably have a look around out here. See if we can find ourselves a workable mask. Lots of beasties.
Hi! You didn't stand a chance.
And also, like, I know that my sword can get upgraded to be really good, but it requires some special material that I don't know how to get. So I thought for sure that we would, like, talk with the people that joined our crew, and they would each give me one of the different materials. Because there was one that seemed very Undying themed, and one that was very Clockwork themed, and, you know, so I thought that's what was how it was. I thought that was how it was going to go, but alas. Woo. Death's Veil. She breathes heavily. The stench of machine grease is in the air. These things really know how to fight. They ain't like the smaller ones I've seen in the Sky Realms. These ones parry and riposte my blows. They learn my moves and react accordingly. It's like they're really thinking. If the Emberians built these things with just metal and magic, what else could they create? She shifts, suddenly uneasy in her armor, and says no more. Now I'm wondering if this is the way I'm supposed to go, or the way to the... Oh, this map ain't gonna help me, is it? I'm nowhere on this map. What the... feels like the way I'm supposed to go to progress. Maybe that other tunnel is the way I need to go to get rid of this curse. Lowering my main attributes by one... Man! That's rude. Cipher network severed. Critical memory failure. Power levels dangerously low. Further, multiple organic anomalies detected. Reality distortion in progress. Additional information restricted to Class C citizens and above. Look around, machine. Hold up. What the crap? Where did you come from? You were not there. Like 2 seconds ago. Oh my goodness. Ow. Anyways, as you were saying, look around, machine. Everyone is dead. You want a classy person? I'm the best you're gonna get. And now, analyzing. Speaker's statement is correct. Population drastically reduced. Situation critical. Additional information request granted. City of Albertus. Population decrease. Estimated 99.99%. Fungal growth in city limits. Critical saturation. Anomaly detected. Analyzing. Certain fungi contain human genetic material. Traces of cipher channeling detected. Reality is being distorted nearby. Conclusion. Speaker should pay special attention to the environment around humanoid fungi. All may not be as it seems. Ceasing communication. Uh-huh. Yeah, all may not be as it seems, huh? So, is this the way that I want to go? To get my hands on a mask. Oh, but you're here. What?
See that coach house up above? You know, that thing that looks like no couch house you've ever seen? Well, that's where we're trying to get to. Frost reckons if there's an Iberian auto coach left intact, he might be able to fix it up.
So this is the way we're trying to get to? I don't know. I'm confused, man. There's another tunnel here. Don't tell me it loops around, does it? City of Albertus population decrease estimated 99.99%. Fungal growth in city limits. Critical saturation. Anomaly detected. Analyzing. Certain fungi contain human genetic material. Traces of cipher channeling detected. Reality is being distorted nearby. Conclusion. Speaker should pay special attention to the environment around humanoid fungi. All may not be as it seems. Ceasing communication. Just the exact same thing. Those are the humanoid fungi for sure. What's the point of picking that lock if I can't actually... I'm sure I've got some in here. There. Truth potion. I tried walking through that and it wouldn't let me. Filtration mask! Yo! Ribbed leather tubes protrude from an alien snout like the proboscis of some highly specialized insect. Protects its wearer from the cursed air of the underlands at the expense of fashion. Yeah, for sure at the expense of fashion. Oh, no longer cursed, yo. Maybe I can also upgrade it? I don't know. But also... Nothing. Wait a minute. Woo! Wild. That's why I just came down. So I should definitely keep a lookout for those mushroom men and know that I should use a truth potion if I ever find them. You fool. Ow, okay, never mind. Sorry. No, you're still a fool. Trying to shoot me when I'm right next to you. Come on now. What the? I was behind you. How did that hit me? Gonna need many of those. Die. I would... Whoa! Love it if you would drop me some... Alright, run. Ow! Rude. Oh. Yes, I run. Nice, 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 nice. Well, hey man, I activated one panel. Alright. Be back in a bit. Got places to go, stuff to do. Woo! Truth question. Aha! Summon skeleton mage. Ooh. I feel like that's more useful than just summon skeleton. Let me go ahead and swap that out. Thank you, mushroom men. What's going on here? The Duchess is clutching her head.
Ah, Confessor, I didn't sense your presence amongst all this noise.
You alright?
Not in pain, I'm just overwhelmed with psychic information. You see all this fungi? They are not like the growths we get in the sky realms. They are the cursed bodies of those pitiful souls who survived the world rend. Their fungal forms have coalesced into a super organism. Their minds are as one, united in anguish and misery. I can hear their silent screams, their fractured memories. But one voice stands out from the cacophony. A workman with a special key. I see it sliding into an auto coach lock. He lived in that house over yonder. I think you'd do well to pay it a visit.
Yes. We'll probably need that key. Boop. Says something has changed, as though the thing that changed isn't the door opening right in front of me. You can't catch me. Too fast. Yoink. What the? What the? Huh? ammunition. There's a door here. Elixir of Restoration. Emberian ore. Nice, nice. Death's Veil. Okay. Glad I ran into that invisible wall there. And there are some mushroom men here to denote that perhaps that not all is as it seems around here. Auto coach key. A key found on an Emberian conductor will open the doors of an auto coach. Auto coach. Which I feel like is probably a train. That's what they're saying. What you dropping? Money? Dude, another dead. So many Imperial Wars. Now if we can just get one of those other resources. You know? Still don't have enough iron for that. We do have enough Emberian for this. Or this. Or that. I have to pick. But I want one of these things. What was it? Shroomweave Greatsword? When gripped in one's hand, it is said that a Shroomweave weapon makes casting spells quicker and less taxing on the mind, which means less mana drain, which means insane. And the sword itself doing 30 damage is nice. This Clockwork Greatsword, also 30 damage. The Void Steel, the Void Greatsword, 40 damage. A great shard of inky blackness. This blade must have taken an enormous amount of extremely rare void stone to forge. In battle, it sunders everything before it, seemingly hungry to rip through reality itself. Basically just really powerful. And this one, less damage than the Void Greatsword, but it's also been can be reconfigured into a large gun, practically a portable cannon. Bombard your foes from afar and feel like a skyship captain, even with both feet still on the ground. The Shroomweave, though. How do I get the Shroomweave? I need it. I need the Shroom thing. I don't know how you get that. But also, I should probably make some more of these. Interesting. What about this? Weak Spirit. Okay. What about this? Weak Spirit. Elixir of Regen. Boost stamina regen. Nifty. But also just... we're not allowed to upgrade the mask. Yeah. That's fine. At least we have it. No more curse. Some coins on that cliff. But it, I'm not gonna make the detour. A couple extra coins ain't worth that much time spent, you know. Okay, well, we got the key. That's nice. Yeah, Frost has moved on without us. And he said he'd hold back and wait to make sure everybody found their way. Still activated, good. Too early. Stabby stab. What's up here? Some resources. Woo! Oh, oh, this is where we were going. That's the train. And there are other things that I need to do first. Yeah. I mean, I could see the mushroom man up there. Guess I'll use aha! 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 Knew it. Wait a minute. Well, saw that tunnel and I felt like this was a place we'd already been. I guess not. Real quick. That is locked. Whoops. Yeah, it helps quite a bit. Actually. Boop. Oh, come on. Eldritch Focus, the Empyrean Amulet, or an Empyrean Amulet, imbued with all the power and arrogance of that ancient empire. When worn, it empowers your spellcasting while reducing your defensive capabilities. The truly powerful forget what it is to feel vulnerable until it is too late. The truly powerful indeed. Let me just also activate this. So it's 2 that I've activated. So the only only two that I can see pumping into this. So where's... Why is it not doing anything? Or did this one stop? I need to start it again. No. This is quite passing strange. What? What? I have to use a potion in order to... That's stupid. Would activating those two have opened the door so I wouldn't have to pick the lock? Is that all it was? I bet that's all it was. Wow. Wow. At least they pointed me in this direction. So there's still that. But what is up with this way? There's a couple of tunnels here. Wait, I have been here. What? How have I been here, but not up there? Huh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you tell me I didn't need to do the potion thing? I could have just gone up here? Wow. Wow. Well. Here we are. Oh, now I can use... What? Dude. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright guys, what's going on?
When I was wandering the forest below, I could sense the memories of 1,000 Emberians. I saw this place as a sprawling cityscape, with towers and palaces beyond the mastery of any endless mason. But to see the same city stretching before me so totally destroyed, it's enough to make even I, who has lived many mortal lifespans, ponder the fleetingness of our feeble human exploits.
One heck of a view from up here, eh, Confessor? Like one of those fancy Bionian landscape painters slurped some bad mushroom stew and painted their fever dream. We're in luck. Do you see that city in the distance? That's where these auto coaches should take us. From there, it should be a leisurely stroll to the cradle.
Alright, but how do we get back home from... I mean, I guess technically we have that tent portal back to the fortress. Oh, is this the yeah, this is the elevator that it was all like, you can't use that yet. Well, at least we've unlocked it. Seems a good idea. pull up on lockpicks, even after destroying several.
I can see it, lingering on the horizon. The cradle. She's so close. There's no time to tarry, Confessor. Let's hurry and get on that auto coach.
Frost emits a torrent of bizarre epithets as he wrestles with the mechanism.
10,000 toffee-chewing, blistering, confounded fiddlesticks!
He kicks the tram with one steel-capped boot. It rings like a gong.
Frog me backwards with a blinking battle axe!
Having trouble? Frost looks uncharacteristically embarrassed.
Please accept my profound apologies for the delay. This is quite the most advanced machine I've ever encountered, and I'm not accustomed to this degree of obstinacy. I've managed to restore motive power, but these security measures are startling in their elegance. I can only guess that the Emberians considered the auto-coach network to be of great strategic value.
It all seems to revolve around some sort of key.
Never fear, I'm confident I can bypass it.
Let me see if I can track that key down for you.
What? Absolutely not. That would be cheating!
You look like you could do with some help. Frost looks uncharacteristically embarrassed. Strategic value. Key. I already have the key, but... First update on wounds.
You're a spoil sport, do you know that? I would have gotten it working without the key. All I needed was another hour, possibly 2. 7 at the very most.
Here's the key.
It's the strangest thing. I've never in my life seen a device like this, but riding upon it feels oddly familiar.
It's one thing to see it from afar, but moving through these ruins feels downright macabre. I thought Verdant was foredone, but this is so much worse.
Well, I've never seen an airship move with such grace. Despite the storms, she glides like a cutter on the clearest of days, and faster than anything.
Sorry, there's this particle trail, probably from her dagger. Oh, and we pulled into the station. Look at that. And here we are. Lockpicks. Oh look, she moved her little hut.
I've erected another instance of my transportational supply tent. Due to some clever cipher trickery, it can exist in 2 places at once, so you can use it to revisit the cutter crash site if you so desire. That said, I feel we should not linger any longer than we need to. Let's make our way through this dreadful city as quickly as we can.
Shortcut back.
Well, I've been to plenty of places in my time. From the floating ziggurats of El Asfar to the glittering domes of the Rio Van council chambers. But this city, even in ruins, it's a spectacle. Let's have a moment to take a breather. This city looks to be crawling with mechanical guards, so we need to have our wits about us. When you're ready, we'll head to the tallest tower over there. At its peak, the Duchess has scried some sort of auto coach that's angled towards the cradle. Not gonna be an easy climb, but I ain't got any better ideas. Still,
Could be worse.
Points at the slums beneath the city.
At least we don't have to go down there.
Ross is gawking around with innocent wonderment. Just look at that! You could fit my hometown's entire population into only a handful of these towers. How in the blazes did they support so many people? Of course, the auto coaches move goods and labor to wherever it's needed at lightning speed. If it all fits together, do you see? They could live in the countryside and work in the city, or vice versa. Devote whole buildings, whole towns to a single purpose, utterly specialized and optimized. The Clockwork Kingdom perfected. Right. You got it, buddy. Now, hang on, because I'm just really curious. Where do I get these Shroomwave Grace? I'm just gonna look up. Whoops. Not click that. Look up. Shroomwave Grace Squad. Let's see if I can figure out how to get that material. Shroomwave ore. Okay, so I found out where Shroomweave ore can be obtained, but it requires an airship. Let's see. See if we can figure out how to get an airship. Okay, so looks like we just keep going. I saw somebody who had asked literally the same question. It was all like, I'm in the Underlands. Oh, I feel like I'm near the end of the game. How do I get an airship? And somebody said, keep going. You're not done yet. So, guess we keep going.
She fidgets in her armor, clearly restless. We're close, Confessor. For better or worse, we'll be upon Vela soon. But don't get careless. This city is a tangle of walkways, tunnels, and crumbling masonry. It may take us a while to find a route through. Let's join arms and fight together. All right, lead the way.
Step to it.
You're too slow! Too slow, Emberian.
Oh, yeah.
What's this? Money. 3 coins, and... Lossic Bomb. Got the bomb. Okay. We keep going. Health. Okay, I'm gonna need... There we go. You can't be doing that! Blocking my path like that. What? There. Sheesh. Another one. Of course, that one opens immediately. Take that. Take that. That. Replace ones. At least one of the ones that I broke. I'm just too fast for her, I guess. What's this? Open. Oh, nice. Finish them off. Thank you. 7 coins. Right. Nope. Ooh, you almost shot me there. Bam. Hey, 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 hey. Take that. Fine ore. I want iron though. Ouch. Hit him. Yeah. Hit him. Haha, nice. Teamwork. 6 coins. That's the branching path. So we continue. Ah, nice. Finish him.
Good job. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Are you kidding me? All that for nothing. All that effort for nothing. But this one. There's some money in there. And a lockpick. Alright. We continue. Oh, just everybody moved in here.
To think, this room once held hundreds of my ancestors united in merriment. I suppose this is the closest I've ever been to some sort of home. And yet among these rusting empty seats, I've never felt more alone.
Huh. We need to get to the top of this tower. It seems like there's no staircase, and the elevator out there only goes down. Looks like we're going to be taking a trip to those slums after all. Just my blessed luck.
It seems as though this is the theater of some kind. A theater of some kind. How intriguing. In the endless realm, we're beset with playwrights and poets who make up for their lack of talent with an abundance of time. It's strangely comforting to find a cultural parallel here. I wonder, despite their grand achievements and innumerable luxuries, do Iberian poems still lament the basest of human follies? Do their tragedies still brim with pathos and regret?
Perfect acoustics. Perfect acoustics. What is that creature? A Captain Ghost? No. Too clean. Mechanical. An artificial player. For a technological stage. How did they do it? Filch me. Just think of the possibilities. Plays performed once, then reproduced elsewhere, like a bottled vision without the solipsism. Hear the voices, see the passions of great actors long dead. Time no obstacle, distance no barrier.
Yeah.
Ah, welcome, patron. Please take your seat. The show will begin.
The figure freezes. Though its face resembles a statue, it conveys a sudden horror.
Cipher network severed. Power generators offline. City population 5? No. This isn't possible.
Be calm. Whatever happened here happened long ago. Yep, everyone here is very much dead.
Everyone? But 500,000 souls dwell here. 500,000 gone? This makes no sense. What of the rest of the Iberian Empire? Why have they not sent aid? The Iberians are dead. The planet's surface is nothing but ash.
But that's impossible. To bring down the Empire would require an event of colossal destruction. Something more powerful than even a...
They hesitate a moment, as if lost in some revelation.
More powerful than a god. Then the naysayers were right. The cradle was cursed, and those cipher scribes brought naught but doom.
See? See? What do you think caused all this? Clearly the cradle.
It's not something to remake the world. I mean, it'll remake the world, not the way you want it, though. Did you say cradle?
You can see it outside. Part ship, part laboratory. The best and brightest have been toiling away at it for years. It is a marvel of cipher science, supposed to usher in a new age of human advancement. It is said to hold an entity of staggering power.
What's inside the cradle?
That is a question many want to know, but the supervisors have it under lock and key. Clearance is for Class A individuals only. Still, whispers have slipped out from the symposium that they are constructing something of terrible potential that could remake the world anew. For spreading such rumors, I would normally be destroyed, but I suppose my supervisor is in no such position to do so. It is oddly liberating to speak so freely.
I did just ask that, right? Yeah. I have other questions I want to ask you.
And I am obligated to answer all queries.
What are you?
What am I? Forgive my surprise. I have never been asked such a question. Times must truly have changed. I'm an avatar of the Iberian Empire, a construct of cipher designed to simulate a human personality. I exist to serve the needs and whims of the populace. Here, I run this amphitheater. I was selected for my love and knowledge of drama. I have memorized 100 plays and can perform them by visualizing a cast of spectral actors. But my connection to the cipher network has been severed. My power source dwindles, and I can already feel my cipher logic degrading. It is strange. I have recited profundities on death and mortality 1,000-fold, yet I still do not feel ready.
Can you tell me about this city?
Albertus is the third largest city in Iberia, and the sixth largest of the wider empire. Or, I suppose it was. It was a city known for its scientific prowess. Every day, thousands of people clogged the auto coach networks, commuting to their labor halls. Every day, the cipher network was refined and expanded for the betterment of the empire. It was said that this city would prosper for 1,000 years.
That's all I wanted to know.
As you wish.
Well, I'd better get going.
Huh. I guess we must needs go down into the slums. Seems like we're gonna be in some combat here. Whoop. Press updated. Yeah, kill him. There was still a little bit left in his health bar, so I wasn't sure.
These are the deplorable slums of the Emberian underclasses. Many think every Emberian must have lived like a king, but they built their sprawling cities from the blood and sweat of the poor. With such technological prowess, the Emberians could have built a paradise for every person in their empire, but I think they enjoyed the disparity. After all, for one to be considered rich, another must be destitute. That's why I could never quite believe in Vela's ambition. Call me a cynic, but paradise is only for the periodicals. In truth, we'll always be scrambling in the mud.
Let's join arms and fight together. Shall we? Please. Deal with this gunner real quick. Damn. Rude. Oh, you're still climbing up, huh? Woo! Boom. Boom. Look at him. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, he's maybe... No, not figuring it out, really. Ooh, nice. Boom. Dude. He is not doing so well. And now he's dead. I'll take a mana potion. I was hoping for another iron ore, but I'll take that. Good. I was like, did that miss? Just barely hit him. Though I cannot carry more lockpicks. Barred from the other side once again. Ooh! Nearly killed him in one hit. Because of the sneak attack. What the? That looked weird. Hold up. Am I just going crazy? No, I'm not just going crazy. That stuff is moving when I move my camera. What the? What? Only when I'm over here. What is going on in this corner? I'm getting out of here. Ooh. Shuriken of the poison variety. So, as a child, I would stare down from verdant past the clouds below to the shimmering ocean of light that was the Emberian Empire. I believe that every man, woman, and child must have gone to bed with a full belly. It's strange to see that, in fact, they had their serfs and peasants just the same. Oh, yes. It's still happening. Woo! I got half his health in one swing. Boom. Heal for 3 points. Awful. You're dead.
just too powerful. You're really gonna be like that, huh? Come on. Come on.
Dude, come on, I just need a 4. A 4, 5, or 6. That's 3 numbers on the die. Stop rolling 3! Finally! Sheesh! 8 picks. Gone. It's ridiculous. Grab 3 from here. Also, my friend has disappeared. She said, yeah, I'll join swords with you. And we fought a couple of enemies, and then she just left. Ooh. Oh. Activating things. Neuron activation. Ha ha ha! Don't need to pick that lock. Speed shoes! Natty looking boots, but more than just fashionable. The silver toe caps are inscribed with cipher magic that quickens the wearer's footsteps, increasing movement speed by 40%. Popular with messengers, rangers, and anyone trying to get the weekly shop done quickly. Yeah. Dude. Are we moving now? If you thought I was fast before... Ow. Woo. And he's dead. Woo! Boom. Ow. Get out of here. There's a lot of stuff over there. Grab this. This. Oops. It's back here. Yeah. Okay. Health potion. Woo! Boom. Shooty kid. Dude. Love it. Moving so fast. Woo! Your friend's already dead by the time you got up here. Look at you. Sad excuse for a robot. Woo! Woo! Oh. What? How are you alive? There you go. Oh no. Lossic bomb. Anything is moving? So then we've got this structure here and that path there. Oh, hello. If you're we're in here, then what's up here? Ow. Rude. Die. Ooh. Empyrean Vault Key. An ornate heavy key with a note wrapped around it. The note is hastily scrawled in Old Empyrean. You can make out a single word. Sky Realms. Huh. Sky Realms. Why is everything moving when I turn my camera? Oh. There's an elevator up. But also, our other friend was next to an elevator that goes up. And I've got a key now. Is this just a clock tower?
No keys necessary this time, Confessor. I have applied the lessons of my inconclusive struggle with the auto coach to this recalcitrant elevator, and it proved no match for Caxton Frost. Horace Metcalf. When you throw the lever, we shall soar like dragonflies up to the highest peaks of this metropolis. Or possibly be catapulted, if I've misjudged the velocity. Blow me. This is exhilarating.
Uh-huh. Woo! You're not coming up, huh? Just me? Yeah, I think this is just a clock tower and there's no actual path forward here. Right? Oh, actually... this is the way we're supposed to go. Good to know. But first... let's see if Jacob's still over there. His name was... Whoa! Whoa! Let me back up. How did... How did... Let me out! Let me out! How do I... There's a mirror. It looks like. My spell has worn off. It's fine, I've got so many health potions. Uh-oh. 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 Help! That's not... it's not fair. What? What do you mean you cannot cast that right now? Dude, what the crap? Excuse me? Hello? Dude, what the heck? It's not fair. What was that? Where am I? Dude, come on. Puts me all the way back here. Let's rest, at least recover our mana. Sheesh. There's still that shortcut that we haven't. Oh, that's literally, that's the elevator that the other guy was at. It's just the shortcut. Okay. Good to know. We gotta go. Let me through. Woo! Probably could have jumped. Oh well. Can't believe it won't let me jump over the railing while it's moving. While it's schmoving. Is that... Which one was this? Ah, this path. Okay, so we want to go over here real quick. And of course he's gone. As we progressed forward.
We want to get this opened up. I want to get this open up.
If only I had opened this up before, then I wouldn't have had to make that long journey back. Still though. What do they want me to do with this chest over here? Clearly there's a magic mirror. Well, let me just send it down. Yeah, and I can't. Can't get out. How do I find the other mirror?
See the tallest tower over yonder, Confessor? I've scried an auto coach at its peak that should take us to the cat cradle. Be careful making your way across. These platforms look awfully unsteady, and it's a long way down, eh?
Uh-huh. I mean, I don't really worry about the long drops, but sure. Be careful. Ow. Oh, come on. Your guard went down. You know it. Don't need no stinking fine ores. I've got so many of those things. In fact, how many do I have? So I've got 5 Emberian, 1 more, and I could get 2 more Emberian weapons. 20 fine ores! Why do you think I need so much fine ore? I need iron, man! You need iron before you need fine. Can't do nothing with fine until I get the iron. Nice. Like I said, there's 2 Emberian weapons right there. Or Emberian things. Could be Emberian armor. What's up, Caxton? Frost is craning his neck to examine the ornamented ceiling. The markings are intriguing, elaborate yet entirely abstract. No apparent representation of figures or scenes. Perhaps the Emberians held mathematics and geometry in higher respect than myth? No doubt this pattern had some ritual significance. Yeah, sure, ritual significance. Whatever you say, buddy.
Looks like something big's up ahead. Let's not get careless.
Let's join arms and fight together.
Alright, lead the way.
Yeah, and actually stick with me this time, please. So, it's pretty big. It's also not terribly powerful. Let us go. Where are you going? Elevator. Whoop, whoop. Another strike of lightning. This just seems to be more airship than train. It's also kind of small. Not to worry. Key, go in. There we go. A cradle, eh? Which is also apparently a airship. Very large one. Something tells me that Vela's gonna get away in this thing. Fly off up to the Sky Islands, and we're gonna have to chase her down. And get some kind of gear or whatever. Oh, good. Yeah, yeah, the lift is already here, but there's no way to get back up to it, so. Here we are.
Well, here we are at last. The cradle. Looks like no alehouse I've ever seen. This platform should take us inside. When we get to Vela, you can do the talking, Confessor. I reckon that's the best chance we've got. If she sees the rest of us, she'll only want to talk with her swords. What with us being mutineers and all. I'm guessing your superiors want her brought in quietly. But if things go south, and I'm betting they will, we'll have your back. There may only be a handful of us, but we've faced tough odds before.
I'll talk to Vela into coming quietly, hopefully.
Oh, I hope it'll be that easy, Confessor. For our sake, and for Vela's. Just know that if she tries to slit your throat, we'll be ready to jump in.
Oh my, this cradle really is enormous, isn't it? I'm sure even the stonemasons who built our endless mausoleums would break a sweat at the sight of this.
I'm sure they would. It is huge. Frost is staring at the cradle in silent awe. His former exuberance stopped dead in its tracks.
Please forgive my ineloquence. I found myself quite overcome.
What's the matter? He pauses for a while as he mulls his words.
In matters of religion, Confessor, I am my father's son. And my mother's, for that matter. Apostates to the end. They fled their homeland rather than truckle to any god. But this place, the power, the industry, the knowledge that its existence represents, I can find no other word for it but holy. Is this what the devout feel towards their gods?
Rally? I don't know. Yeah. There's some charm of 30. If I put on the hat, charm of 55. That's as far as I get, huh?
Being here makes my stomach churn. But make no mistake, my sword will swing true. If it were up to me, I'd rush Vela head on, give her no time to think before I cleave her in two. But Basalt thinks we should hold back, assess the situation while you two have a little chat. And loath as I am to admit it, the usually right.
Well, let's try.
Where you at, Vela? Where you at?
What's up?
Vela stands with poise, her commands booming through the chamber as Darkstar mercenaries scurry at her beck and call. Vela Callose! Vela's head snaps around, her eyes fixed upon you. She turns with one hand on her sword hilt.
Vela Callose, I've come to...
Silence!
Vela's voice cuts through the air, her piercing gaze meeting her own.
An intruder? Here? We're leagues under the sky realms, in a place as dangerous as it is inhospitable. You must be incredibly capable or extremely stupid to follow me here.
Also, I'm just noticing that that thing standing behind her. She squints.
Hold on. You're that whelp who had the gall to approach me on the blinding light, aren't you?
A thin smile spreads across her lips.
My, you've had quite the journey, Inquisitor. I almost didn't recognize you. But you must have had help.
She ponders a moment.
Only Orlaith saw the map that led here. She wouldn't have decided to come on her own, so Basalt must have convinced her. And if he was putting a team together, Caxton Frost would be on top of that list. Maybe the Duchess as well. But it can't just be Basalt leading this. He'd never have joined the Inquisition without persuasion. It can only be... care. You don't deny it? So a pack of traitors, led by a fledgling Inquisitor, have come to nip at my heels. Tell me, just what are you hoping to achieve?
But I've come to join your cause. All I care about is my freedom. If I have to cut off your head, show me... No, I've come to put an end to this, Vela. You must stop this madness.
Madness? Ha! Is that what they claim? It is the people of the Sky Realms who have lost all sense of reason. I only seek to put things right.
She gestures at the apparent being that fills your vision.
This extraordinary entity will be our salvation. It will mend our broken world and abolish the evils of humanity. All we need to do is awaken it, and we are so nearly ready.
Waking it up seems like a terrible... What do you plan to do with it?
I'm going to change everything. The Imperials called this thing an angel, and had they succeeded in waking it, their tyranny would have enslaved the world for eternity. We're fortunate that the lesser evil occurred, for in stirring the angel, they caused the world rend, and nearly obliterated all of existence. Yeah, exactly, that's a bad thing. But we have learned from their mistakes. We will use the angel to turn this world into a heaven, where every soul is free and equal.
Also, I can't help but notice her sword is a void sword. One that I'm not allowed to make yet. You could spark a second apocalypse and destroy what's left of our world. That's not gonna convince her. She's gonna be like, nah, but I'm really careful though. I'm not like the Iberians. With the best of intentions, you would only make a tyranny of your own design.
You think yourself quite the philosopher, speaking in absolutes. But even if you were to define the freedom I would bestow as a sort of tyranny, it would be vastly preferable to the current state of affairs.
Her eyes glint as they look into your own.
You see, Inquisitor, there is such beauty in us, such majesty, such potential. I've sailed the sky realms and seen such wonders. Nay, not the void obelisks of Al Asfra, or the thousand spires of Bjorn University. I've seen the nuns of the vagrant hospice tending to their enemies. I've seen a man give his life to the blood barons of Terren so that a stranger might live. I've seen a child, recently orphaned, her face speckled with blood, offer me the last of her bread. But wherever my sails have taken me, I have seen the hopes and dreams of the common folk crushed by oppressors, be they Union, Wiccan, or otherwise. Everywhere I go, the poor writhe in the mud, so that the rich may sleep in silk. Once I thought my sword could right the wrongs of the world, that morals and ethics could guide my blade. But I've seen too many skyships burn and too often breathed the stench of human flesh to believe that still. In truth, I had lost hope until I had visions of an angel. Through the oniric interface of an Iberian map, I realized then what could be achieved.
So you'd risk another world rend just to give bread to the poor? Her stare gains a fiery intensity.
I would empower us all, so that every peasant stands equal to their lord. I would blunt every sword, shatter every cannon, so that not a drop of blood would spill.
She looks down, her expression suddenly vulnerable.
And I would banish death itself, so that no heart would ever be broken. This will be our heaven, and soon we will have it.
Even to die. An admirable dream, but is it really possible?
I suppose we're about to find out. Very soon I will awaken the angel, not out of greed or selfishness, but for the betterment of the Sky Realms and its people.
What of your late sister, Isabet? Are you sure you're not doing this for her? I met a certain ghost who told me that your motivations are more personal. Your ambition would doom us all. This ends now, Vela. I want to help you any way I can. I met a certain ghost. Vela frowns.
A ghost? But who knows about... No, it couldn't be.
Who it was doesn't matter. They told me about your late sister, Isabet. Vela glares at you with a newfound fury. How dare you mention her name? You know nothing of her soul, of my family.
Isabet was. She meant more to me than...
Vela closes her eyes for a long moment.
Isabet and my mother burned alive in my father's mansion. That Isabet was taken so young and I alone should live speaks plainly of the injustice of this world. Am I wrong for wanting to change that? You don't speak for all. Many oppose you, even your own former Darkstars. They... Traitors, all! If only they had listened instead of... I didn't wish for them to die! Vela swallows, trying to find her composure. I'll admit, my motives are complicated, and my methods... She gives you a twisted, almost regretful smile. Had I done this for any lesser cause, I'd be a monster. Vela bellows to her crew. Awaken the angel! I don't care if the preparations aren't complete. We have run out of time. No. Bad. Yeah. There's no angel. Vela, her eyes return to you. I'm terribly sorry about this. Wish there was another way, but there isn't. The coming days are crucial. Now that it's awake, we have many delicate rituals and cipher wards to enact, and you cannot be allowed to meddle in such a momentous endeavor. So I'm afraid this is goodbye. We will not meet again. From behind you, you hear Jack Basalt yelling at the top of his lungs. Vela, no! Oh, I was like, what? She pulled me to her with Cypher and then stabbed me. Okay. A valiant... sorry, hang on.
A valiant effort, human.
The words ring through your throbbing head. Well, here we are again.
And once again I have plucked you from the jaws of death. But the number of times I have done so is relatively few, human. You have done well to evade defeat thus far. The High Confessor was wise to trust you with this burden. But confronting Vela again will prove a formidable challenge. The Imperial craft she has commandeered will not be so easily assailed a second time. To fight your way through, you will surely need my assistance.
The entity rattles its chains.
These void steel shackles are bound with Vela's magic. Only by her hand, or her death, will I be freed. I am placing my trust in you, human.
Guess I have no choice. No choice but to what? The chains are keeping it bound. The only way the chains can be broken is if by Vela's hand or her death. So if she dies, the chains are broken. But like, we could just kill the deity. The deity nods its conjoined heads.
Now make your way to the High Confessor. I wish she wishes to speak with you.
Yeah, whatever, buddy. How am I still... Curse be gone. Sure, whatever. Looks like I could return to the surface at any point. So how do I get to the High Confessor, exactly? What the? What? You docked the ship again? Or did you? Wait, what? What is going on? I'm confused. An authoritative voice booms from the ship's sound relays. You assume it belongs to Admiral Callose of the Union Navy.
Simply out of the question. Need I remind you, High Confessor Kerr, that your position of authority in this tribunal is in spite of your...
Oh wait, sorry. Forgot the voice I gave him.
is simply out of the question. Need I remind you, High Confessor Care, that your position of authority in this tribunal is in spite of your numerous crimes against the Union, most of which were committed alongside Vela herself. I care not if you sent an incorrigible band of felons to find my daughter. Considering your history with Vela, I cannot in good conscience allow you or your lackeys anywhere near her. So you will use that dilapidated old relic of an airship to hold the flank. You will not interfere with this operation, which is solely in the hands of the Apostatic Union Navy. You are dismissed.
That insufferable fool. Of all the people responsible for this nightmare, he is hardly blameless. If he had just been a father to Vela when she needed one.
A loud clang rings out from the coffin.
And now he would beat her at her own twisted game. They want to steal it, Confessor 17. The Navy wants the cradle for themselves, so the Union's subjugation of the Sky Realms is absolute.
So what are we gonna do?
I suppose I'll have to hold the flank. Just as Admiral Callose demands, it is too late, with too much at stake, to rock the boat now.
There must be a way.
There's always a way, Confessor. We have a card to play yet. While you were off getting yourself killed, the rest of your team managed to escape the underlands aboard the cutter, thanks to Frost's repairs.
What do you mean? What repairs? How did he do that? What?
As you have no doubt noticed, the cradle has made its ascent to the Sky Realms. The Union Navy, finally realizing the gravity of the situation, showed up in full force. But they can't punch through the cradle's defensive shield. Some sort of highly advanced Imperial tech. So for the moment, they're at a stalemate. So all we have to do is slip past both, pilot the cutter, and sneak your strike team past the largest fleet in the world, and through an impenetrable Imperial shield, to stop the most dangerous person alive. What could be simpler?
How would we get past the fleet?
In its current state, the cutter would be detected at once by the Navy's aeronautical wizards, but Caxton Frost has an idea. There are legends of an ancient Imperial skycraft, a phantom vessel able to break any barrier or evade any pursuit, said to be wrecked in the World Rend, never to be seen again. Many have searched for the crashed vessel without success. Scries find nothing or suffer apoplexy. The Union Navy considers it merely a myth. Frost believes otherwise. There were rumors of a particular island with an Imperial wreck that has been drifting through the Sky Realms. That very island has strayed into the Oniric Isles. Search the most distant islands in the Oniric Isles and find whatever power it is that hides the wreck from scrying minds. Then, you might slip past the Navy blockade.
So how can I actually get to those islands?
You cannot pilot the cutter, as Frost needs to modify it before your assault on the cradle. Now, it seems you will need your own airship. Take this writ of permission. It will help you bypass the bureaucratic nightmare of purchasing a vessel from the Winged Merchants Guild. As for the hefty fee you will no doubt be required to pay, I cannot help you. Our coffers are empty, I'm afraid. And take this time to make sure you are fully prepared for the fight ahead. I do not think this situation will resolve any time soon, and assaulting the cradle will be no easy task. Now, you should get going. I have my own troubles to attend to.
What troubles?
Oh, it's a rather delicate matter. If I'm honest, your help would be appreciated. As you have no doubt noticed, there are tensions between this tribunal and the wider union. Both the Navy and my Inquisition superiors have begun to question my loyalty to the cause. So they've asked me to issue a command they know I will find disagreeable. There is a small house in the western forest of Hollowshire where our agents have stumbled upon a certain goblet. This tiny stunted god would be of little significance, only my superiors know that in years past it was in my care, that I was fond of the thing. This is not the time to arouse their suspicions. You must go to this goblet. You must slay it on my orders, and then we will continue as normal.
Tell me about this goblet. She slams the inside of the coffin.
Does it matter, Confessor? They are the shriveled, pathetic forms of diminished gods. There have been thousands scattered around the skyworms since the God War. The Inquisition destroys more of them every day. This one is no different.
Okay.
Thank you, Confessor. Remember, you will find it in the western forest of Hollowshire. Take this void scalpel. Only void steel can harm a god. Use it to slit its throat.
Also, I'm realizing that this is the guy that I gave the... Greetings, Confessor! Have you stopped in for a little chat? How delightful! So perhaps that other voice was just over a speaker. I thought he was shouting from across the room or something. Goodbye.
Best of luck out there.
Yeah, see, he's not so hostile. So what happened to the... There was an elevator here. Whatever. I need to get myself my own airship. Wait a minute. Oh! Whoop! What the heck just happened? I just fell up to the roof. What? Help!
Apparently the ship moved down faster than I could fall. Okay, so I guess that means that this whole... like, even this garden area was part of the airship. Huh. Crazy.
Confessor, what can I do for you?
That's all. Yeah.
Ah, the blinding lights. You know, I thought I'd never see this place again.
Okay, so it's just same conversation stuff that we had before. I can't use this ship. Gotta use my own. Which means I need to get my own. Which means I need to get out there. But I think, actually... I think that elevator will take me straight down to about where I want to go. Well, not really about where I want to go, but down here, where I can then make my way. Or, actually, I should be able to... Whoa. Hold up. Resources. Don't you know? Resources have respawned. I just want to take a quick look, because I seem to recall there's some... Yeah, Paradoxus. I'll at least grab this one. Pop on back to Clockwork Kingdom. We can use the teleportation system here. Still, oh yeah, put on these shoes. We're running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Take me to Hollowtown? Is that where I gotta go to get myself an airship? Oh, not here. Despite the signage. Maybe I just need to go to a port, an airship port. Yo, you sell Paradoxus? I'm gonna take those. Although I should probably like hang on to some of my money because I'm gonna have to just sell like 10 of those. I haven't been using them at all. Yeah, I'm gonna need money to buy an airship. Do y'all? You do have a port, right? Yeah, it's right over here.
Man beams at you with a well-practiced hospitality.
Greetings, friend. On behalf of the Winged Merchants Guild, I humbly welcome you to the airship dock of Hollowtown. I'm the harbor master here. Now tell me, will you be importing, exporting? Do you have customs to declare, or... You are a member of the guild, are you not?
I want to purchase a ship, and I have a writ of permission right here.
My, I think this is actually genuine. Well, in that case, I have a small cog for 200 coin, if it pleases you.
I'll take it.
All right, well, first thing, take this deed to your airship. It's legal proof of ownership, so don't lose it. Next, I'll arrange for the cog to be brought to this port. You should be able to see it docked at the jetty outside when you're done here. Now, if you have this writ of permission, I assume you're well versed in the nuances of sailing and the intricacies of union trade law, or the polymaths would never have approved you. But just in case, do you have any questions? How do I upgrade my vessel? Every dock has an airship upgrade station, where you can outfit your ship with different components. New components can be bought from a harbor master like myself. There are 3 component types: hull, sails, and cabin. You'll find that, as well as altering how your airship looks, they will also change how it handles in the skies. Also remember that different harbor masters have different types of upgrades for sale. Always check in at your local airship dock to see if they've something you want. Can you tell me the basics? Your ship can lay anchor at any airship dock, like this one, which are found in every major town. Every dock also has an airship upgrade station where you can modify your vessel. You can also lay anchor almost anywhere in the world. Just stop your vessel and, if you're courageous or foolhardy enough, you can climb down the chain to get to ground level. When you're ready to depart, just climb back up again. And remember that if you ever lose track of where your airship is, you can recall it to any airship upgrade station. Cool. That's all I want to know. Excellent. Was there anything else? Let's take a look at upgrades. Of course, just let me get the ledger. Yes. Alright, we've got sloop sails for sale. Sails of the finest silk slug thread to catch the winds that whistle endlessly between the islands. As well as a sloop hull. In a world of mushroom forests, good real timber's rare, but this smoothly finished hull is the real deal. And a sloop cabin. Space is at a premium on skyships, but this cabin will give you precious privacy and room to swing. If not a cat, then at least a good-sized rat. It's a lot of money, though. It's a lot of money. I don't know if like the upgrades are incremental, or if I could just go somewhere else and buy a better stuff. We'll see. Well. Okay. So I can select between them all. Interesting. So that's for weighing anchor. I've gotta set it, my respawn here. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh, space was... Woo! Woo! Can I go up or down? Oh. Woo! Look at us go! Dude, I can't really move the camera much, sadly, but this looks like a sky island that I obviously have not been before, so... Can I... tap to pop off of it, and boom, and we're down. Cool. Wow. Actually, have I been up here? I totally have. I've definitely been up here. I just didn't recognize it from my ship. Take that. But also that. We need to go there. After we figure some things out here. Maybe I haven't. This building looks very... Oh, this is where the Empyrean was, yes. Where she was hanging out, of course. Yes, we have definitely been here before. Let me just... sail on up here, though. Look at us go.
I'm sorry. There's a port here? Excuse me? Excuse me, what are you doing here? There's no one here. Excuse me. What the heck? There is, however, a mirror which takes me... Yep. Right in here. There's my ship over there. Getting some coins, which is good, because upgrades for our ship is going to cost a lot. Crude note found in Cephaloc throat.
Luca, I'm writing this just like you taught. Sorry if my words are bad. The big squid is dying. We all know it. Shrooms are rotten and the harvests of... The air is getting thick, hard to breathe. The Wiccans don't care. Holed up in their castle. Lording over us in Dredgetown. We told them the mines were empty and that the squid is dead. And what do? They just make a magical pickaxe and up our quotas. Well, I'm not standing for it anymore. I'm leaving the big squid. I've been here all my life, just like my dad. And my dad's dad. I never breathed air from the big empty, not till today. Going to the tongue, Luca. I know you said the fresh air would kill me, that our lungs are wrong. I don't care no more. I gotta be free. Biddle.
Aww. Now I gotta see what's going on inside here. What? Got a whole society living in a giant nautilus in the sky. What the heck? Yo! Oh, you're dead. Haha. Take that. Coins. Is this mine? What do you mean it's barred from the other side? Here. Here. But you know, this definitely means that there is a lot more left in this game. There's so much left for us to do. Yeah, is there anything? Nope. So we've definitely got at least one more stream, maybe two. Open. Thank you. And book. Ammunition. Wait, guys. Wait. Wait. Glorious treasure. Wait. Oh, they don't stop. They move slower, but I don't have enough time to read that right now. I'll be back. Boop. Unbar. Ah! Quickly! Ah! They really hate me! They'll never find me. You gotta be kidding me. You seriously roll a 1 on a 2 lock? Spellcast. Take that.
that's a secret door for sure. Just gotta figure out all the things I gotta activate. Oh. Still more? Oh. Dude, even more than... Dude, what? How many of these things are there? So what is that? Some giant thing moving back there. How many more candlesticks and skulls do I gotta find? Oh. Finally. What do I get? Swindler's Ring. Plus 50 barter. The modified enticement spell in this ring is tantamount to theft. For this reason, it is sometimes called the Ring of Lost Fingers. I don't say. Yes. Why do I always roll so low on these locks? Charmed, I talk my way in. I thought those were spellcraft things, but I guess they're charmed. Sky Snail Cabin. This majestic shell has been renovated for use as a ship's cabin. For free! Even before the world end, it had been long a custom of the Sky Realms to hollow out sky snail shells for use as shelters. Wait. Oh, that's quest related, huh? We'll get to that in a second. Just want to clear out this room. Let me also see. Have I ever tried doing... Oh yeah, that's shielding. And that's the truth potion. Okay, so I can make more if I needed. And then that's an elixir spellcast, which draws energy from the neural connections of the user's mind in a poorly understood transference of power. This shrink enhances spells by accelerating that process. That's definitely a weak spirit. I'll just create 2 more of those. Not too many, because maybe we might want to use them elsewhere or something. Journey in the Belly of a Beast 2. Diary entry number 18. Date unknown. There's talk that the cephalok, which the locals call the Big Squid, is dying. To me, its innards look and smell just as awful as when I was shipwrecked here, but apparently they can tell something is amiss. They say the Wiccan magics are failing, magics that have kept the cephalok alive since the Middle Ages and fill its bowels with rare minerals. The beast is rotting from the inside, and the mushroom yields that we eat are shrinking every month. I learned this from Biddle, a bright young lad who I have been teaching to read and write. Seeing as all the non-Wiccan residents of this cesspit are completely illiterate, he may be the first of his lineage to hold a pen to paper. Of course, he can barely string a sentence together, but it's a start. Maybe in a decade he'll be writing poetry. Though seeing as his kin base their most important holiday around the cephalok's largest gaseous discharge, I somehow doubt it would be of any cultural merit. He also told me of a curious item known as the temporal pickaxe. As the creature's innards are running out of minerals, the Wiccans have crafted a pickaxe that can distort time, allowing the miners to dig into the more bountiful past.
It is kept far below, deep in the interstitial mines beneath us. Signed, Luca.
Yo, temporal pickaxe? Oh, I gotta get my hands on it. I gotta get my hands on that, dude. More iron for me. I need it. I need it. I need it. What the crap is... Oh, it's one of those frog guys, but he's much bigger than the ones I've found before. Bah. Not gonna waste any lockpicks on that. There's gotta be more than just the one. Because it didn't say anything about something has changed. So what the heck, man? Maybe I should swap this to, what was it? No. No. Oh, I saw these and I thought it was shining me towards a lower object. Wait a minute. No, that's lockpick. So weird. There's definitely a potion up there. Get dunked on. Very squishy ground around here. Landmark? Map has been updated. Photography cipher chart. Where exactly even are... Ooh! Aha! Coven of the Mollusk Castle. Wild. Definitely Wiccan stuff going on. Aha! That's two. Oh. I was like, what's going on with the ceiling? There is no ceiling. That's what's going on. Probably more up there, but first... Oh, that's an elevator. Can't go up yet, because we haven't been down. So we can use this to go down places? Oh, down to the lowest floor here. Interesting. See, this elevator you can jump off of. But not that other elevator in the clock tower. Oh my goodness, so many lockpicks. Oh! Back off. Oh, you don't set it off, huh? Wiccan. Wicked Wiccan. Get this out of here.
torturous tooth key, a heavy iron key with the emblem of a tooth scratched into the metal. It is said that beneath the castle of the Coven of the Mollusk is a terrifying dungeon where all manner of foul deeds have been performed. Yeah. Come on. How many lockpicks do you think I need? Let's go up here then, I suppose. Ooh, I want that. But first. Ha! Feel like, yep. Emberian ore, nice. Still not enough. So these all must be leading to unlocking something up here on this little hillside. We already went through there, unlocked that bit. Homestead. So, giant frog. At least he gets stun locked really easily. Apart from the other side, huh? Need that. I need so much paradoxicus. Hello. A weathered man sits by the window, laboring over each wheezing breath. Tattoos of a forgotten outlaw band adorn his neck and hands, blurred with age. He looks at you fearfully, then wheezes.
I won't tell, but if they come looking for you, I won't hide you.
Fair enough.
It's sick, isn't it? This whole thing. I should never have taken this job all those years ago.
What was the job?
It was a long time ago now. They told me it was manual labor, but the type that gets you hanged by the Inquisition. They didn't tell me the location or the client, and I'd never heard of the Coven of the Mollusk. Supposedly all I had to do was get on an airship, do the work, not ask questions, take the money, go home, and shut the up about it forever. Easy money, I thought. No thieving, no kidnapping, no murder. For an outlaw like me, that's about as regular as work gets. And the pay was nice too. Well, long story short, I up. Nothing here is free. I got into debt and couldn't leave. Came so close to paying it off, but my body started to deteriorate, and I started making less and less money. Now I'm so deep in the hole, I might as well be buried in it. Not that I have long to live anyway.
Did you ever try to escape?
I dreamed about it, but they control every airship, check every detail, and if the Coven caught me, I'd be...
You wonder if he's going to throw up. I see.
I should never have taken this job.
What kind of work were you doing?
She's just like me, you know? The mushrooms are growing and her body can't fight them. It kills you slow, let me tell you. Those brought the mushrooms here a long time ago. They infected the mollusk because it was useful to them. Over the span of a generation, the mycelium spread while the coven declined. And now it's completely out of their control. Everything outside their castle is falling apart. The mollusk really is just like me, though. One day soon she's going to be gone forever. And you know what? The fanatical dreams that were built on her back will die with her.
His passion exceeds him and another coughing fit ensues. By the time he recovers, he seems to have lost his train of thought.
I should never have taken this job. Oh, you're going already?
Yeah. I'm out of here. There's no... Not seeing any more lore locks. This one... Wait. Aha! I get 13 coins, an elixir of restoration, and... What the? What? There's really nothing there. Sky snail sails. Nice. The dangling limbs of a sky snail, enchanted with cipher magic to operate independently of their body. Though lacking the potential speed of traditional sails, these steadying limbs help any craft achieve greater handling. Not sure what invisible thing is resting there, but... Xanthosic bomb. Got so many bombs, dude. Well. Oh. That's how we get to that potion. We just jump. Truth potion. Good. Because I just wasted one. Because there was some invisible object in that room. And not one revealed by a truth potion. I see that. I need it. Also. Ow! It's very rude. You know, I'm trying to be friends with outlaws, but y'all are making it so difficult. Ow! Where's that back door that I saw before? Ow, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 I'm out. No. Got 86 health potions, I'm gonna use some. What's up? Stop it. Why do y'all just sit there sniping at me? Alright, that's it. No, you earned this. trying to play nice, but y'all just ain't having it. For some reason, you really want me dead. Come on. There. Well, now I get a 6. Wow. 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 You see how it is. Come on. Seriously? 7 strength? Is that the only way through that door? What's even on the other side? What's the point of having a difficult lock? Just follow it up with... Are you kidding me? It seriously leads to nothing? You can't jump from there up to there. And even still, like... Dude, what's the point of that? What's the point of that door? Seriously. It's ridiculous. I will take that, though. Wait, when did I open this? Weird. I will gladly accept a glimmer of delusion.
Journal of the Belly of the Beast 1 is what this was. Diary entry number 17. Date unknown. I think it's been close to 4 years since my merchant ship was swallowed by this detestable cephalok. Without being able to track the Neuron star, it's impossible to tell for sure. And I'll be if my fellow mollusk dwellers would know. To think, just 4 years ago, I was sailing back to my luxury suite in Riova, where my husband would no doubt have prepared a delectable feast. Now, I squat in this cluster of rotten shacks they call Dredgetown, cursing all those I am trapped here with, while paying fealty to Wiccans of all people. I considered trying to stoke the fires of an uprising, if I could have convinced the dredgers, as they call themselves, to rise up against their Wiccan masters. Mayhaps we could have escaped to the tongue of this beast. But then what? The dredgers have been living inside this thing for generations. Their physiology has been changed by the dank air and moist environments, to the extent I doubt they could even survive in the outer world. And even if we escaped, where would we go? The cephalok swims through an empty sky, rarely grazing dry land. All that would await us would be a tumbling descent into the underlands, to die in the dark. Signed, Luca. If only you could have held on just a little bit longer, then I would be here. Well. I'm just gonna take that. Just goes on down here. So I've got 2 elevators that lead down here. Take that. But for now, I'm gonna pop back up. Go down there a little later. Check out this little bit of houses here. finish up this middle layer, as it were. Got to be kidding me. Weight of 6. I don't even know what's behind there, but I want it. There it is. Can't really get... Oh, there's a glimmer in there. Dude, come on. Dude, come on. Is there some series of lore objects I could interact with to open the door that way? Is it literally just strength 6?
What's my current?
Strength, might? 4. Yeah, no, I'm not getting 2 might. You know, 2 more might just to get 1 glimmer. Sucks though. Ooh. Take that Death's Veil. It's mine now. I'll take a look at it on the outside. Nothing. Okay, well. Oh. Still not enough. Is not enough. Ah! There we go. They're getting very tricksy with these. Lots of lockpicks too. I don't need more fine ores! I need iron ores! I need that pickaxe so I can mine some from the past. But we will have to continue this journey next time. Apparently there's still quite a bit left. Alright, at least we can throw these on. So wait, 45, 80, 30, 50. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Look at that. Woo! Look at that shell. That little balconies. What's this? Temporary buff defense, dude. Defense buff. Throw a painting in here. You know what? Let's throw that one. Bed. Yeah, sure. Cool. Yeah, like I said, that'll be it for today. We'll continue the cephalopod journey next time. There's a resource in there that we need to upgrade our sword. Though we've already upgraded our ship. Making it nice. Pretty nice. Look, it's got tendrils. Yeah. Now we just need a hull. Alright, but so that's it for today. Wednesday will be the next stream. We'll be doing more art, more OC redesign for my kind of OC, my stream, I guess, mascot. Be working on the side view of the torso. And then on Saturday, we'll be continuing more Final Fantasy XIV 7.2, along with depending on how much of that there is left, we'll either just be doing 7.2 stuff, or we'll be doing 7.2 stuff and then also some other side quests of the blue plus quests that unlock things. And we can continue the fishing quest line thing, because I've got the 6 fish. I had the 6 fish last Saturday, well before that, but I was focused on doing 7.2 stuff. So I just need to turn those in, and then we can continue that quest line. But yeah, we've got plenty to do on Saturday. And then next Monday, we'll be doing more Dread Delusion, heading into that cephalopod there. So, I have no clue if we've got one more quest, one more stream's worth, or 2. Who knows? Because now we've got an airship. We've got this entire cephalopod thing to go through. And then we've also got to check out some sky islands. There's this island over here. I think we've been there. But there is this island which you could anchor at. We don't have to worry about their stupid passport requirement. No, we'll just land with our ship. Screw you. And then there's also some War Stories side quests that we can continue. And I wonder if there's any Clockwork Kingdom Sky Islands that we can access now. I don't know. I know we got that key to some treasure the guy gave us, but we don't know where the treasure's located, just that it's on some place that you can only get to via an airship, so gotta look for that. And just explore the skies. I mean, I know looking around I saw some other sky ships flying around. So mayhaps we'll dock with them and see if there's anything to do with those ships. Oh, but actually those ships were probably the Apostatic Navy. Probably. They might not take too kindly to me boarding their ships. But yeah. Probably 1 or 2 more streams of this is all that's left, I think. Because we're basically gearing up to go and fight the final boss, right?
But, regardless, until next time, be kind to yourself, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.